Good morning, dear students. In this video, we will discuss about some important questions of chapter number 2, acid, base and salts for 10th class. First of all, we will discuss 1 mark questions. Let us start. Our first question is, at what pH in the mouth is tooth decay faster and why? The answer is, at pH lower than 5.5 in the mouth, tooth decay becomes faster because the acid produced reacts with enamel of the teeth and corrodes it. The enamel of teeth is made up of calcium phosphate, which is hardest substance in our body. When the pH value of mouth in our mouth is lower than 5.5, then tooth decay becomes faster. Now question number 2 is, why does the flow of acid rain water into a river makes the survival of aquatic life in the river difficult? The answer is, when acid rain water flows into the river, it makes the river water acidic. Animals need a pH of 7 to 7.8 for survival. When acid rain water flows into the river, the pH of river water becomes less than 7. This makes the survival of aquatic life in river difficult because animals need a pH value of 7 to 7.8 for their survival, and when acid rain water flows into the river, the pH of water into the river becomes less than 7. Therefore, it makes the survival of aquatic life in the river difficult. Let us move on. Question number 3. Question number 3 is, a bud of petunias become reddish purple after first shower of rain. What does it indicates? Answer is, color of petunia becomes reddish purple in acidic medium. It indicates that the first shower of rain contained acidic impurities. Because the color of petunia becomes reddish, this indicates that the water of rain contains acid. Question number 4 is, what is the role of tartaric acid in baking powder? Answer is, when baking powder is mixed with water, the following reaction takes place. NaHCO3 plus tartaric acid gives CO2 plus H2O and a sodium salt of tartaric acid. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction makes bread and cake soft and spongy. When we mix acid into baking powder, then CO2 is produced, which is used for making bread and cake soft and spongy. Question number 5 is, why does dry HCl gas not change the color of dry litmus paper? Answer is, color of litmus paper change when only it comes into contact with H plus ions. Hydrogen ions are produced only when HCl gas comes into contact with water. Therefore, dry HCl does not change the color of the dry litmus paper. Because here the gas is dry HCl gas, and litmus paper is also dry, means there is no any water or moisture, due to which H plus ions do not produced, and hence this dry HCl gas do not change the color of the litmus paper. Now let us discuss 2-mark questions. The first question is, why should curd and sour substances not be kept in brass and copper vessels? Answer is, brass, which contains copper and zinc metals, react with organic acids present in curd and sour substances forming soluble salts. These salts are poisonous in nature and makes curd and sour substances unfit for consumption. Okay, this brass contains copper and zinc or any metallic vessel. When acid present in curd or sour substances react with these metals, they produce some poisonous substances which make curd and these substances unfit for the consumption. Therefore, we should not kept curd and sour substances in brass and copper vessels. Next question is, Why does distilled water conduct electricity whereas rainwater does? Okay, yeah, there is a correction in this question. Why does distilled water not conduct electricity whereas rainwater does? Answer is rainwater contains a small amount of acid because of which it conducts electricity. Distilled water is pure water. It contains no traces of H plus ions. Therefore, it does not conduct electricity. For water to conduct electricity, it is necessary for it to contain ions, either the H plus ion or any other ion. Okay, students, distilled water is pure water. It does not contain any ion, but the acidic rain or acidic water contains some ions. Therefore, acidic rainwater can conduct electricity, but this distilled water cannot conduct electricity. Question number 3 is why diluting an acid? While diluting an acid, why is it recommended that acid should be added to water and not water to the acid? Answer is addition of water to acid is an exothermic reaction. If we add water to acid, a lot of heat is produced. Acid being in bulk spots out. When the acid is added to water, it being heavier settles down at the bottom. Water being in bulk, no spurting takes place. Due to this reason, a small amount of acid is added to water with constant stirring in order to dilute the acid. Now, this is a very important question. Let us move on next question. Question number 4 is do basic solution also have H plus ions? If yes, then why are these basic? The answer is acid and basic solutions both have H plus ions. The difference is that in acids, H plus ion concentration is more than OH minus ions concentration, while in basic solutions, OH minus ion concentration is more than H plus ion concentrations. Next question is a solution reacts with crushed egg cells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains which substance? Right reactions. The answer is the solution contain an acid, that is HCl, because egg cells contain calcium carbonate which react with an acid to liberate CO2 which turns lime water milky. The reaction is CaCO3 plus 2HCl gives CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2. These are the reaction. CaCO3 plus 2HCl gives CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2. If we mix or add this CO2 gas into lime water, COH whole twice, which is calcium hydroxide, we get CaCO3 plus H2O, and the color of this CaCO3 is milky. Question number 6 is 10 ml of a solution of NaOH is found to be completely neutralized 8 ml of a given solution of HCl. If we take 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH, the amount of HCl solution required to neutralize it will be. The answer is the amount of HCl required will increase proportionately because the concentrations of both the NaOH and HCl solution remains the same. The amount of HCl required will be 8 into 20 by 10, that is 16. The amount of HCl required is 16 ml. Question number 7 is a milkman adds a very small amount of baking soda to fresh milk. Why does he shift the pH of the fresh milk from 6 to slightly alkaline? B part is why does this milk take a long time to set as curd? The answer is for A part, the pH of milk change from pH 6 to slightly alkaline on addition of a very small amount of baking soda. This is because sodium hydrogen carbonate is basic in nature. This prevents the milk from souring. The answer of B part is lactic acid formed as a result of fermentation is neutralized by sodium hydrogen carbonates which we have added in the milk. This prolongs the time taken by milk to set as a curd. Now question number 8 is what is baking powder? How does it make the cake soft and spongy? The answer is baking powder is a mixture of sodium hydrogen carbonate and a mild edible acid like tartaric acid. When baking powder is heated or mixed with water, the following reaction takes place. NaOH plus, this H plus ion is from the acid which we have mixed in NaOH, gives CO2 plus H2O plus sodium salt of the acid. The carbon dioxide gas evolved in this reaction makes the cake soft and spongy, and this is we have already discussed in previous questions. Next question, question number 9. Metals do not react with bases, but zinc metal does. Suggest a reason, write an equation for the reaction between zinc and NaOH. Answer is zinc is amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric, it reacts with NaOH to give the following reaction: Zn plus 2 NaOH, Na2 plus ZnO2 plus H2. Amphoteric means which can react with both acid and base to produce salt are known as amphoteric. Next question is sweet tooth may lead to tooth decay. Explain why. What is the role of toothpaste in preventing cavities? Answer is when a person eats too much sugary substances, we say that she has a sweet tooth. Bacteria present in the mouth converts sugar into acid. Acid produced affects the enamel of tooth and causes cavities. Toothpaste contain alkaline ingredient which neutralize the acid produced in the mouth and thus prevent cavities. Next question is how will you prove that the given salt is a carbonate of a metal? The answer is we have to take 1 gram of the salt in a test tube and add about 1 ml of dilute H2SO4. Pass the vapors produced through lime water taken in another test tube. If the lime water turns milky, the salt is carbonate of a metal. Because in this reaction carbon dioxide gas produced turns lime water milky, which is a test for production of carbon dioxide gas. And this proves that the salt is a carbonate of a metal. The next question is what are antacids? Name 2 compounds which are used as antacids. Answer is antacids are mild bases which are used to neutralize the effect of excess acid produced in the stomach as a result of indigestion. The 2 compounds which are used as antacids are milk of magnesia, which is a very common antacid, magnesium hydroxide MgH whole twice, and aluminum hydroxide, and this baking soda. Baking soda is also very common. The next question is dry palette of a common base B when kept in open absorbs moisture and turns sticky. The compound is also a byproduct of chloralkali process. Identify B. What type of reaction occurs when B is reacted or treated with an acidic oxide? The answer is sodium hydroxide is produced as a byproduct of chloralkali process along with Cl2 and H2O. Pellet of NaOH when kept in open absorbs moisture and turns sticky. Acid oxide react with a base to form salt and water. The reaction is NaOH plus CO2 gives Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus H2O. Now this reaction chloralkali process is also a very important reaction. Students, you have to prepare this type of reactions for your exams. Next question, question number 14. If one of the industrial processes used for manufacture of sodium hydroxide, a gas X is formed as a byproduct. The gas X react with dry slaked lime to give a compound Y which is used as a bleaching agent in chemical industry. Identify X and Y. The answer is during the manufacture of sodium hydroxide by electrolysis of sodium chloride, chlorine gas is formed as a byproduct. It reacts with dry slaked lime CaH whole twice, which is calcium hydroxide, to form bleaching powder CaCl2. CaOCl2 calcium oxychloride, which is a chemical name of bleaching powder, which is used as a bleaching agent in the chemical industry. Okay, students. In this chapter, you have also prepared Our next question is, crystals of a substance change their color on heating in a closed vessel but regain it after some time. When they were allowed to cool down, name one such substance. Explain the phenomenon involved. Answer is, for a part, copper sulfate is one such substance with formula CuSO4 into 5S2O. It has a blue color, copper sulfate, pentahydrate, which is of blue color. B part is, on heating in a closed vessel, hydrated copper sulfate loses water of crystallization. The anhydrous copper sulfate is white in color. On keeping for some time, it absorbs moisture and again becomes hydrated and regains the blue color. Now this is the reaction. CuSO4 into 5S2, which is copper sulfate pentahydrate hydrated copper sulfate, which is of blue color. When we heat it, we got CuSO4 copper sulfate, which is of white color, and when we kept it for some time, it again becomes of blue color by absorbing water molecules from the atmosphere. The next question is, a compound X of sodium is commonly used for making crispy pakoras. It is also used for curing acidity in the stomach. Identify X, write its formula and its chemical name. State the reaction that takes place when it is heated. The answer is, the compound X is NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Its chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is a mild base, therefore it is also used for curing acidity in the stomach. On heating, the following reaction takes place. 2NaHCO3 gives Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, it is carbonate, plus CO2 plus H2O. In this video, we have discussed 1 mark question and 2 mark questions. This is first part of discussion of important questions for second chapter, and we will discuss long answer questions, that is 3 mark questions and 5 mark questions in second part of this discussion, that is in next video. Okay student, we will meet in second part of this discussion, that is in with next video.